Matt Emroy back again. Back to another vlog on this fairly nice September. Let's see, this is September 7th, 2016. And we are getting our floors worked on this morning. That's right, in the background you will be able to hear them banging away. It is about 9 o'clock right now. I have been awake for about an hour just catching up on some YouTube videos that I have been meaning to watch. I was watching Adam the Woo's latest video where he visits, he's in Atlanta, he visits the location of the Target from Career Opportunities, one of my favorite movies from the early 90s. And unfortunately, that Target is now defunct. It is being repurposed into a church. But I guess if it had to be repurposed into something, a church is probably about the best thing it could be repurposed in. Well, the rest of this day is going to be kind of hectic. Right now, if you can look over here, I have my little girl down here. See if she'll show up on here. She's just kind of laying on the carpet. We have her locked in because we have to have the door open and closed a lot today. And I don't necessarily trust her not to run out. LT's okay. LT won't try to escape, but she will. And she has on a few occasions so far. So Miss Cassie's not going to be very happy. She's going to be shut in this room for at least the next 5 or 6 hours. I have a litter box in here. I may bring in some water and a little bit of food for her, but from what I understand, she did eat a lot this morning and also drink a lot. So yeah, she's not going to be a happy camper today. She's okay now, but after a few hours of being in here, I'm going to start hearing howling at the door. I know it. Well, I need to get ready for the day. I got to run a few more errands, and in a bit, I'll show you what's going on downstairs. So, talk to you guys a little later. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to leave the workmen to their work. I was going to get a little bit of footage, but unfortunately, it's just too messy in there right now. They're pulling up the wood floor, and they're also doing the linoleum at the same time, getting ready to put the tile down. It's a shame because I know that the guy wanted to save some of the wood floor, I guess, for another project. But when they put our wood floor in originally, they didn't do that great of a job. They glued it down with like this glue that's unbreakable. So basically he's having to splinter the wood off the floor. So it's not going to be good for another project. I'm probably going to try to stay out for a little while just because it's really a mess right now in the house. We literally had to empty out every closet downstairs, even the closet in the hallway. So basically all the rooms, the living room, the dining room, and the kitchen, or living room and the dining room mostly, are all a mess right now because we had to clear out all the spaces so they could work on the floors. And it's just not really fun to be in there right now, but you know what? It's something that's needed to be done for a while, and we knew this was coming, so I don't know. We'll have to see about how bad it's going to be. I don't think we're going to have to move anybody into the trailer. He's going to do it in stages today. He's going to pretty much tear everything up. The linoleum's coming up, all the wood floors coming up. So hopefully, if that all gets done within the next couple of days, then they can start actually tiling maybe by the weekend. The very last section that's going to be tore up, though, is the laundry room. That's going to give us the opportunity to do some clothes that we actually haven't done. Yeah, I haven't done my laundry yet. I'm about halfway done right now. I got the colors done, but haven't done any whites yet, and I still got to fold clothes. So I want to kind of time this as good as possible because I usually do laundry about once a week. So if I can finish everything by tomorrow, say Thursday, then a week later, the next Thursday, we should have everything done. The tile should be in and everything should be good to go. So we'll see how that works. I don't know. A couple things I'm thinking about for the future. I have a couple food reviews coming. I picked up some White Castle burger sliders from the Dollar Tree, and I want to go ahead and review those because I've never actually had White Castle before, and I've had people tell me how good it is. So that's one thing I wanted to review on. Two, I still have those biscuits and gravy, which quite a few of you guys have wanted me to review. I will probably wait and have Dad review that because I'm not really a big fan of biscuits and gravy. I pretty much bought that for him. So I'm going to try to get him on a good mood one day and say, hey, Dad, will you go ahead and do this review for me? We'll see what happens. But other than that, I'm heading over to the thrift store, my usual rounds this morning. I may have to go over a friend's house later on today. Jeff, I don't know if he's going to be available or not, but if he is, I want to head over there because I want to show him a few things that I picked up the other day. But yeah, other than that, it's going to be a kind of a hectic day getting in and out of the house, especially with all the floors being torn up. Well, I'm going to pause the vlog right here, and I will talk to you guys a little later when I have something more interesting to talk about. Just left the thrift store, Tubers. I'm trying to say something new because whenever I say guys, I don't want to offend the girls that watch my channel too, so I think I'll just say Tubers now. I did find something kind of interesting in the thrift store. Paid $1.98 for it. It's some type of iPad case. Now, I'm not exactly sure what it's for. It looks very similar to the one I have for my iPad Air 2, but I have a hunch it's for the older one, so I'm going to give it a try when I get home. Oh, look at me, I actually just put the strap on it, but you can see it's brand new. A little dirty inside, but that's fine. I'll kind of clean it out. It probably was sitting around for a while. What I like about these is this one in particular has three settings, or three little humps that you can set the screen. You got 1, 2, and then 3. So it gives you the proper angle. If you look at it from the side here, you can see you got the steepest angle, the middle one, and then the one that's sitting almost up. So it'll be really cool if this will actually fit my iPad Air 2. I'm really curious to see if that'll happen. For $2, I figured I couldn't go wrong. Well, got a couple other things I want to do while I'm out. I'm not going to rush home because it is such a mess there and I can't really get around anyway. Give you guys a quick update on other things we're planning. We are still going to be taking the trailer out, and I know I've mentioned this in other vlogs, but for those of you that missed it, the plan right now is sometime in the middle of October, because the end of this month we actually have to go up to visit my uncle. We're going to go up there to the Apple Fest like we try to do every year, and we're also going to go visit some friends that live right outside of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. So that's going to be going up there. We're not going to take the trailer up there. There's no reason to, because we have a place to stay in each instance. So we're going to do that in September. Then in the middle of October, we're hopefully going to get the trailer out. We still need to get it inspected. We haven't actually gotten it inspected or insured or anything yet. Just didn't want to bother because we knew we weren't going to take it out till the fall anyway. But the trailer is pretty much set. We got everything we need in there. I got that coffee percolator. The only thing we need to do is still get some dishes, which we will take care of in the next week or so. We've been looking around Walmart. We've been looking at Garden Ridge, or now it's called At Home, a lot of these different places. We think the best deal is going to be Dollar Tree. We're going to try maybe get something like the Fiesta ware. And basically at Dollar Tree, what you can do is you buy the dishes separately. So we got to buy maybe eight dinner dishes, 8 salad bowls, maybe 8 the little plates like the dessert plates, and some mugs and things. So we think we're going to get the best deal by doing that. So we're going to look into that maybe in the next week or so, because I want to make sure the trailer is totally set. I don't want to have the time come, middle of October's here, and we don't have it all done, and that's going to be the goal. So the one other thing we need to do in the trailer is we do need to replace that TV, and that's something I'm going to have to work on here pretty soon. We're going to go to Best Buy or BJ's. I think I looked in BJ's. BJ's has 27-inch Samsung smart TV for $199, and that's the one we want to put in the living room area, because we want to get a smart TV. That way we don't have to bother bringing that other little computer in, because that would have been a hassle, because we'd actually have to mount that somewhere. There really isn't a heck of a lot of room to do that. So if we get a smart TV, you don't even have to worry about it. We'll be able to access Netflix, YouTube, Hulu, anything we want through the TV. And then if we want to get on a computer, we'll just go on our laptop. So that's all I have for you guys right now. I'm going to go ahead and run my other couple errands and talk to you a little later. It is time to fill this puppy up with some gas. Super premium, which is the only thing I use in this car. Price isn't too bad today. We're looking at $249. Again, for super premium, that's not bad. If I was just able to use regular in this car, it'd only be like $1.99. But this little pig here really likes her premium fuel. That's for darn sure. Well, you can see our floor is coming up at the moment. This is the old one. And like I said before, it's not coming up too easy, is it? Yeah, they glued this stuff down, so I mean, it is really, really hard down there. You can see it. It's coming up, though. Basically, what we're doing is we're having this whole area replaced, and in there where the linoleum is. And we're also having the subfloor done, because we didn't realize it when we bought the house and had it built, But the subfloor here is just like particle board, so we're going to have a real subfloor put in. You can see that this isn't even in that good a shape anymore. This has kind of started to degrade over time. I could even see a little bit of mold there from all the moisture that had probably come in from outside over the years. But you can see that this floor really isn't in the greatest shape anymore. You can see that it's started to peel, the varnish has come off here, and this stuff is manufactured so it's so thin there's pretty much no repairing this, right? You can see that he's pulling off the linoleum. We kind of pulled a little piece off to see what was under there. This floor is actually in better shape than the other one, the subfloor. You can see linoleum's coming off here nicely. This linoleum was put down in the late 90s, actually 1998 to be exact. So this is the first time, you will have seen the subfloor in this house in almost 20 years. Well, I'll let him get back to work and keep you guys updated. All right, guys. Well, when I got home, I decided to compare these two, and as you can see, it is definitely not the right one. This green one is obviously for an older iPad, probably the iPad 2 or iPad 3. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'll be able to use it, but you know what? I might be able to actually sell this or trade it for something. Be really cool. I mean, it's in decent shape. It doesn't look like it's ever been used, so I don't know what I'll do with this yet. If you guys know what this, which iPad this is actually for, just leave it in the comments section. But yeah, alrighty, guys. Well, I am in my room right now, and I wanted to show you what I did with that Laserdisc player. Now, of the two Laserdisc players that I bought the other day, this is the one that actually worked. This is it's an industrial version. It's a CLD V2600. And like I said, this is the industrial player. Basically, it doesn't have any bells and whistles. You can't hook a remote up to it, and it doesn't flip the discs automatically, but the picture quality on this is incredible. I'm going to try to show this to you a little bit here. Yes, I know, my system does that all the time. What I have in there right now. Okay, I have, this is GoldenEye, which I'm not going to actually show the movie, but I will show you that it does function. So let's go ahead and try to play this real quick. No on-screen lettering or numbering either on this. It's very basic, but the picture quality is phenomenal. A lot better than the, actually it's even better than the DVD 909, DVL 909. Warning, federal law provides severe civil and criminal penalties for copying. Yeah, we know. And I found this very interesting. Check this out, guys. A Laserdisc that actually has a website on it. This was right at the tail end of Laserdiscs. But yeah, guys, you can see the quality is much better. Even better than the other model I have. Dolby Digital. Yeah. The sound of the future. Dolby Surround AC3 Digital, which oddly enough this player does have, but I don't think my Dell surround sound system here decodes that. And THX Laserdisc. I'll go ahead and pause this, but yeah, very, very clear picture. Not grainy, not distorted like this one is. I don't know why, but this DVL 909 plays DVDs very well, but it does lack a little bit when it plays Laserdiscs. Laserdiscs always kind of played very blurry on this player, whereas this one, they play absolutely perfectly, so I'm really, really happy with that. I'll go over the features on this real quick. You got your power button here, big headphone jack. This one, I guess, would be 4.5 millimeter. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Level control for the headphone jack.
Now, oddly enough, this has a remote sensor supposedly, but it does not work. It is not hooked up in this. I actually, if you look inside here, there's nothing hooked up there, so it doesn't even work with a regular Pioneer remote. Barcode. Basically, because this was an industrial player, this had an option where you could add like a barcode scanner to it. That way, if you had hooked up to the computer, you could actually scan barcodes. And you could actually scan barcodes to go to a specific place on the laser disc, which I found really, really interesting. Right here, let's see, what is this? This one is the key lock. I'm not sure what that's for. This is for your display, to change your display when you're actually playing the thing. I believe that's will change it from counting minutes up to counting minutes down to telling you how many minutes you have left on that particular disc. You have your still step, so basically you can step one frame at a time if you're in pause mode here. You have your regular fast forward. Let's see, I'm sorry, this is skip buttons here, so it skips from one track to another. This toggle switch here is for fast forward and rewind. So you can see I can forward and rewind back. It's not very clear with laser discs, mainly because it's still, even though it's digital audio, it's still analog video, so it's not really that smooth when you're fast forwarding and rewinding. And then of course you have your regular buttons here. You have stop, open, close, pause, and then play. So very basic Laserdisc player, but incredible, in very good condition and very, very good quality video. When I was coming home, I looked on the side of the road and somebody was throwing this scratching post away. Absolutely brand new, had a sign on it, said free. And as you can see, Miss Cassie's really enjoying it. Do you like your new scratching post, Cassie? I think she does. I put her up on it when I first came home and she didn't stay, but you can see now she's very, very happy. And if you look down here, you can see it's absolutely brand new. This label is still on it. So these things sell for close to $100 at PetSmart, and I got this one totally for free on the side of the road. Never been used. Is this kitty cat approved? Is this kitty cat approved? Yeah, I think it is. This scratching post is definitely Cassie cat approved. Gonna get a big piece up all at once.
What's up?
Gonna get a big piece up all at once. That's the way to go, guys. I'm so glad to see this finally coming up. Man, got a whole bunch up at once. Unreal. I'll let you guys get back to work. Well, that's it for the vlog today. Remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day.